We're on our way over to Fasig-Tipton. When we left the hotel, it was a little bit warmer. It looks like Amy was making fun of us being at the hotel, being 20 minutes away from the sale grounds, and I don't mind it at all. It's in a really, really nice area, and that will be a new area in Lexington for when we come down here. Don't buy. It's a really, really nice area. So, on our way over to the sale now, that's important because when we left the hotel, it seemed like the sun was about to come out. It's going to be a nice day. And as we get over here, it looks a little windier and a little cooler. I only got a t-shirt on, so I'm a little worried it might get cold. You might note it's a blue shirt and green hat. Amy doesn't like that combo. I like my hat. Shirt. You still won't like it, eh?
No, it doesn't match.
Well, okay. Well, I like it. Cam's in the back trying to contain himself. We're heading over to do some more videos. We did 42 videos yesterday. For I think you said around 30 a day we go through as a camp, roughly around 30 a day. So I'd like to get at least 28 done today. Keeps us a day ahead, and then we can start talking a little bit more throughout the day about horses I really like. I found the pacer I want. Today, my number one pick of the whole sale, pacing wise, is here. We found a number of other pacers that were very intriguing, but the bulk of our operation will be done with the trotters, and I also found a number of trotters I really like. Here's the thing: when you find a horse that you really like in Kentucky, you obviously are looking at the same horse a lot of other people are looking at. You really just don't know the dynamic. The horse could go for 300 or more, or the horse could go for 80 or 90,000. Might go for a little bit less. You really don't know what's about to happen when you go to the sale. And, you know, we talked about it in depth last night at dinner. A number of people come out. I think we had 15 people come out. I was missing Bob last night. I sent him an email. I want to talk to him today and compare notes. Bob and Randy are Hutchison Harness. Randy will be coming down tonight. Bob is here right now, I believe. And we had a number of people out last night also to dinner talking about the horses, what they saw, what they liked. It's always a great dialogue and a great conversation. And it usually revolves around, you can't afford that one, you can't afford this one, you can't afford that one. Which is true. There's an entire day full of horses that we probably can't afford. But you have to be ready because you do not know what can happen at a sale. Anything can happen. And that's why we do our best to price every single horse that we like heading into day one, and be comfortable with that price and know that if we get that price or less for that horse, we are going to take that horse home, and we have to be okay with that. And that is the most difficult thing to do for me, is to look at that plan, stick to it, but first and foremost, check it, double check it, triple check it to make sure that you're okay with it. And that comes from a lot of, as I said, dialogue, a lot of input from a lot of people. And it's the most fun, but the most stressful part of the sale also. So we're on our way out now. We should be out at Huntington for those of you following along throughout the day. If you're in Kentucky, we do have some clients that are landing today that were here last night that are meeting us out here. Feel free to follow us along and see what you think of the horses we're looking at, and really just be a part of us buying the horses for 2025 here today at Lexington. Now, the sale isn't the only thing that's gone on, right? We missed Save America last night. It was awesome, winning the open pace at Northfield Park, and it looked to be a sloppy track, and he overcame that to win in 51 and a piece. Just an incredible mile from him. I thought the horse looked very, very good. Really, really impressed with Save America. As I continue to say, I think he's overachieved since he got to Ohio, and I've been thoroughly pleased with the way he's been racing. So great job by Jason. Jason, we get saddled all the time. He gets saddled all the time with, as I said, our bread and butter. Generally, almost got me again, that thing. What's that? It's B, yeah. Generally is the numbers of 1 up to 7 trotters and sometimes pacers, but we haven't had an open pacer or trotter there in a little bit, and it's nice to see Jason hit this horse to race there because, 1, he deserves it, and 2, it's a great spot it's a great fit for the horse. So great job by everybody last night, Hunter and Jason and everybody. I'm still a little reeling from the drive that Luke put on Chevron's bypass the night before. it was a great drive, and it's nice to see the people that we have in place. If I can't be there, the people that are in place that do such a great job. So, a shout out to everybody that drove at the Meadows or Northfield or anywhere last week for us. I don't think anybody did a poor job, and really appreciative of that. Now, the last item I want to talk about quickly, a number of emails today, buckets. People concerned. Naik emailed last night and said, well, I don't want to get shut out in the trotting fillies. That's the ones that I really like. But I noticed that the other buckets, they may not fill, and I bought a share in that. What are we going to do with that? Guys, relax. If you
Move stuff around.
exactly. And that's what I was just about to get to, was that if people put their trust in us and bought a bucket heading into the sale today, and those buckets didn't fill up, instead of getting 5 generic horses, we might get 3. And everybody that was in those buckets are going to get first shot at those horses. And the people that were in the other buckets will get second shot at those horses. And the reason this needs to be done in this way is so that people understand, it's a big deal to go out here, put your neck on the line, bid on these horses, and know that our clients are behind us. And I know it's not an easy thing to do. I walk in your shoes too. I understand that people want to see. I want to be able to see what you're buying before I buy in. But if you... What's wrong?
Sleeping right there.
That's weird. But if you put yourself in our shoes, the other side of that is I can't come here and bid on horses if I don't know. So anyway, I keep beating that drum, but I just wanted, not in a negative way at all, I just want people to know, hey, if the buckets don't fill up the way they are, it's not a problem. Instead of buying a bunch of horses for those 2 buckets, you just buy 1, 2, 3. We'll chop them up and let people, not literally, but we'll chop up the buckets and we'll allow people to buy into whatever shares they want. I want everybody to be happy. I want everything to run well in Lexington, but most of all, I want it to be a great start. As I said, I think in Ohio we did a tremendous job, and very, very grateful for the people that played a major role in that. You know who you are. And when it comes to Lexington, the same type of thing.
I think too, if we find that we leave here and people got shut out, we still have Harrisburg, so
that's right too. That's right.
Make sure we get a filly or whatever.
Yep. And if we buy an Ontario horse down here, we're going to offer those horses up. Maybe if they don't fit perfectly to what we're doing, we can offer those horses up separately to people and say, hey, there was a nice Better's Delight filly I saw yesterday. Hey, we bought this Better's Delight filly for X. We're just going to put her on the board. Now, the people that are in the buckets are going to get first crack at those horses. That's only fair. I think everybody can agree on that. But after that, shortly after that, we'll have those horses up for sale also. So just as seamless as we can make it, as fluid as we can make it, and as fun as we can make it for everybody. But we're here now. The Lexington sale starts tonight. It should be a ton of fun for Cam, Wade in the back. The show starts tonight, so that's another added piece of value that we always love here at the stable, and we love putting on for everybody. It should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun now. It should be a lot of fun tonight. It should be a lot of fun for the rest of the week. For us racing, we have horses racing today, tomorrow, all throughout the week. We're obviously going to be giving you updates on them. But for today, for me, for right now, it's all about Lexington. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. It is a overcast start to the day, but I believe the sun's supposed to poke out sooner than later. So take care. I will talk soon. Have a wonderful day.